Hey, what's up guys, Steph, and yeah, my hair is a mess right now, so it's covered by a hat and a ponytail. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today, we are here to talk about a very specific book. A book that I've been talking a little bit of trash on ever since I got it, because I've been kind of joking around, but half of me thought it was true, and all of me was completely surprised when I actually finished reading Binge by Tyler Oakley. So even in Wednesday's video, I filmed it like a week before I read the book, and I just finished it before the video even went out. I was so wrong, and I've been joking about it the entire time. Not the whole, like, Holy Bible thing, like me finding it next to the Holy Bible. No, that joke will forever remain funny. We love the religious texts. What I'm talking about is me saying, oh, it's just another YouTube memoir where they're writing about their life at only 20-something. Like, you have so much more life to live. But this book, I was so surprised. Not just that, we also preface this whole thing saying that I tweeted about this book last night, Tuesday night, because I'm filming this on Tuesday. So Monday night. I don't even know what day it is. Tyler Oakley liked my indirect tweet, like, less than a minute after I tweeted it, he was in my notifications, like, I see you. What are you doing? That was less than a minute ago. Younger and current me were both freaking out, and it was the highlight of my day, the highlight of my week probably so far, and it just started, so thank you, Tyler, even though everyone's gonna be seeing this at the end of the week. Thank you, Tyler. So yeah, I finished Binge on Monday night as part of the LGBT plus readathon, the LGBT plusathon, which is a queer readathon, like highlighting queer authors, queer stories, and this fits both because one, Tyler is a queer content creator here on YouTube. If you somehow don't know who he is, go check him out because this book made me want to relive his videos again. We'll get to that in a minute though. This is also just about his life and also his queer experience. So it fit the categories perfectly. So I thought I would read it. It was the first book I read. I wanted to read it during the Queer Lit Readathon and my brain was in a bad place, so we didn't get to a lot of books that month. This month though, finally tackled it, and oh my god. When this book first came out, I was there, I was watching Tyler's videos constantly, like, I loved his videos. I don't even remember why I stopped watching them. I used to watch them religiously. I don't know why I ever stopped. But we go to a few years later, and his book's been out for a while, and you know, he's done his whole promoting thing, but I wasn't really into the buying of YouTuber books. I only bought 2 when they specifically came out, and if you want to learn more about my YouTuber books, Wednesday's video, I talk about my YouTuber books. Which is a really funny coincidence how it kept going up right before this one, but you know, so watch check that out. It'll be in the icon description down below. Anyway, I never really bought into it. I didn't really go for any YouTuber books. There were ones that I did want, but I never ended up getting, and some that I did want that I ended up getting later down the line, including Binge. Binge I found at Goodwill next to the Holy Bible because we love the religious texts, they have to stay together, and so it was a sign from God that I needed to buy this book. It was in such beautiful condition for being at a thrift store. Like, it is a white book and it was pristine. I was blessed on that day and I just had to pick it up, so I did. And just looking at it, it reminded me of like all these good times I had watching Tyler's videos and how they brightened my day. And then we get to the actual content of the book, which I read this about 2 months after I got it. And wow, basically almost a one-day read. I think it kind of, no, almost a one-day read. I read the first day I read over half, and then the second day I finished it. But oh my god, Tyler took me back. Like, he took me back in time to when I would sit in front of his YouTube channel and watch his videos, and he recounts some things that happened. Like, I remember when Harry Styles retweeted him. I was there. Remember the whole Zayn thing? It's not mentioned in the book. The whole Zayn thing where Zayn liked his tweet and people got bitter that he didn't make a full video on it right away. Do you remember how petty some people in the fandom could be? Oh my god. Just remember Tyler at the interview with One Direction. There's a picture of that in here, and like the behind the scenes of making the flower crowns and everything. This book brought me back to some really good times. Some chapters reminded me of really bad times in my life personally and made me think there were parallels to my life that I saw, and it kind of bummed me out, but Tyler had a way of making it just hilarious and funny, and it read off as one of his videos, and it kept making me think, why did I ever stop watching Tyler's content? Like, this man is hilarious, and this book just reignited this love that I have for his content and what he creates and his storytelling method. It was just so good, and I want to formally apologize for talking all that trash. Be like, it's just another one of those books. Everyone's doing them right now. Just like the time of the oversaturation of YouTuber books. I just didn't, there was like I don't really want it, or and all this stuff. But it was actually so good, and Tyler had so much to say and so much life experience. I don't know what to fully say about this book. I hope what I've been saying has been coming off as coherent, because I absolutely loved this book. It was so damn good. This might actually be my favorite YouTuber book, but I can't really put it into that much perspective because I only read 4. So, number 1 of top 4. I do have one question though. Why is it so heavy compared to all my other hardbacks? Like, this book is so heavy. Is it just the thickness of the paper because they have colored photos and it's a different kind of paper? That's like my one thing. Why is it so heavy? I was carrying this around on Monday in my supernatural bag because I'm trash. Hello, welcome to youtube.com/StephOK. And it just, I was so afraid this, like, because one of those tie-on straps, I was so afraid it was going to come loose again because of just how heavy this was. I also had the Killer Book of Serial Killers on my camera, and I was like, oh my god, it's going to go, because this book is, I saved it. This book is so heavy. Other than that, it was a pure delight. If you are a fan of Tyler Oakley's, if you used to be a fan of Tyler Oakley's, if you've never heard of who Tyler Oakley is, but you're interested in this book after what I've said, I highly recommend reading Binge. It's hilarious. It's just so good. And I absolutely loved it. I wasn't expecting to love it as much as I did. I gave it 5 stars. All of the 5 stars, because it was just so good. And it just parallels so lovely. If you're reading this and you like background noise, might I recommend a Patton Oswalt comedy special to go along with it, because it is quite a nice pairing. It's just full of fun stories and life experience. And I don't even know what else to say about this book other than I absolutely loved it. I absolutely recommend it. It's probably one of the, like I said, it's my top YouTuber book. But I only own 4, so I'm gonna have to read the others coming for you next. Shane and Ricky and everyone else that put out books. Oh god, there's so many. But that's what I've got for you guys today. I just wanted to share my quick love of Binge by Tyler Oakley and just get out that little moment of he liked my tweet on Twitter. Like, less than a minute. Tyler, what were you doing? Like, I just timed that so perfectly that he was stalking his indirects and he was like, ooh, my book, like, what? That was crazy. The people who have been liking my tweets this year. Ryan Reynolds with the Deadpool thing. Tyler Oakley with the Binge thing. Those small moments are making my life. I'm gonna tell my grandkids about it one day. Do you remember YouTube? Well, let me tell you about an online content creator who once interacted with me by liking my tweet. Okay, I should stop talking about this book now because I'm sure you're tired of hearing me talk about it. Just know you're going to be hearing about it more when I do book tags and stuff, because I absolutely loved it so much. And that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you have a lovely day, happy book /night, and I'll see you later. Ba 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 ba.